In the third case of the same example, we have abnormal loss with no scrap value. Again, we have the same normal loss estimation of 2,000 liters, but the actual output turned out to be 9,000 liters, which means, and again, this is the actual output, but our estimations were that we will have input of 12,000. We have estimated normal loss 2,000, so the expected output was supposed to be 10,000 liters. It didn't turn out this way. We have only 9,000 liters. But in terms of the cost calculation, it doesn't change because the formula is quite simple. Yeah, so it's input and cost divided by the expected output, not actual output. So the input cost was $120,000 divided by the expected output. Again, it's 10,000 liters, and that results again at $12 per liter. Now, when you will see the difference, specifically when we do the journalization, and let's move on to that one right away. So the work in process account again, and I'm writing material account for revision purposes. Yeah, so material. So 120,000 at some point has been credited from material. It was transferred to work in process. So this is the input for our work in process. Then what happened is that we had the output of 9,000 liters, and 9,000 liters at cost. Let me write right here, somewhere here. So 9,000 liters by $12, that equals $108,000. So this is an actual output. So $108,000 of cost has been, in fact, credited to work in process, and we shifted it to finished goods inventory. So far, it's quite simple. And again, just to have it right besides us, I'm going to write it over here. Now, what could happen next is that, again, we don't have any scrap value. We don't have to consider it, but we do, in fact, have abnormal loss. And that abnormal loss, did I write it anywhere? No, I didn't. So the expected, let's just use this one. So the expected was 10,000 liters, 10,000 liters. We had actual 9,000 liters, which results in 1,000 liters of abnormal loss. So we need to do something with this loss, right? So it in fact was lost. We don't have it in the working process. It was evaporated, it was used, right? So again, the cost per liter we calculated is $12. And we said that 1,000 liters is our abnormal loss. And so we're going to record here $12,000. Yeah, so $12,000 will be our abnormal loss. And this is how we calculated 1,000 liters of abnormal loss, liters, multiplied by, again, $12. So where does this 12,000 go to? It's going to go to a different account called abnormal loss. And 12,000 will be debited into this account. If you remember from financial accounting, loss is going to be increasing on a debit side. And so that's basically it. This is basically how we treat it.